Hello friends. So in the continuation of our video series, today we are going to talk about our report module. So you click on the report module, you can see there are many sections in that, like student information. So all the report related to one student will be inside this. Then finance, then attendance, examinations, lesson plan, library, there are many more. So let's start with the student information. I'll click on this. So I can see this much report right now available, and we can download this. So it's a student report, class and section report, guardian reports, okay, sibling report. So I'll just go through that. If I go through the student report, so I have to select the class, okay, and for the class either you can select the section or not. So if I will search you, it will show you all the student of the class 1, okay. If I go to the class 2 and search, it will show me all the student of the class 2. Since there is no student in that, so no issue. I'll take the class 3. In the class 3 you can find there are many students. You can put on the all this filter and it will work. So this is all about the student information report. In the same way, if I go to the class and section report, you can see all the sections available in our classes, like class 1A, class 1B, class 1C. So class wise it will be there, and you can every report can be printed in either Excel format, PDF, or I mean you can print it from there. So I have given a lot of options over there. You can export in any format. Now coming to the guardian report. So if you select class 1 and class section S, it will show the report of the guardian. So this is the student name and this is the guardian's details, right? So this is how that one. And now in the same way, I can take the homework evaluation report. If any homework will be available, you can find out some details about that. Let me select one. Let's see if it is there. No English. I think mathematics should be there. Okay, so might be data is not there. Otherwise, you can see the all the subjects, homework date, submission date, and complete or incomplete, and percentage. So everything can be managed over there. Even you can find out the student gender report, like how many boys, how many girls are there. So this report give you a it's sometime it's a norms also for the government of that country, where you have to maintain this ratio. So this is very important report. It might be you have to submit somewhere else. Okay, this is the student teachers report. So you can find out in the class 3rd B there are 10 students and 0 teachers. Okay, so leave it at this one. Class 1A is having 1 student and 2 teachers are there in this. So ratio is 1:2. So this is very important. So overall 13 students and there are 2 teachers. So ratio is 1:0.15. Means one student is having 0.15 teacher. So either if I do the reverse, then it would be 2:13, means 1:1. Means one teacher is having around load of 7.5, not 7, 6.5 students. So this is how we can go through the student information reports. Let's go to the finance. So if finance is related to all the finance, balance sheet, income report, or fees collection. So this all very important report which normally admin or principal of schools need, like fees statement if I say. So I'm randomly clicking on this. So click the class and let's see. No, select the class 3. In the class 3 there are many students. Let's see if any. Okay, so it will loaded all the student. It will be coming up. If you search, no fees found. Okay, so it means fees is might be not defined for that class. So I mean in this report you can find out the fees statement of every student. Okay, if I ask you about the income report, like how much income has been, so if I select the date range this year, so I'll get this much detail. So total 500 rupees has been income of the school. The same way you can find out the income group report, online admission fees collection report, okay, and online fees collection report. Both are separate, either offline also and online also. So you can find out the online report only, because for the offline report you are having the slip, hard slip, right? Okay. Now coming to the next section, so it is about the attendance. So in the attendance, like how, I mean, which student had, has the highest attendance report. So everything for the student also, for the staff also. So if I ask you attendance report, it asks you to select the class and section and for which month you are looking for. Okay, let me see January. Okay, and 2023 year. Let's see if any Ravi Singh is absent. Like I'm the only student in this section. Okay, let me say class 3 and search it. So no student as of now. Okay, let me say Feb month. So in the same way, you can find out how, I mean, in the section, what is the report of the attendance, and even student attendance type report you can find out. Like search for this whole year, how many students were present. So it will give you one percentage wise. Okay. So let me select some data in this. Okay. So if I do class 2, section 1. Okay, so it seems that data is not available for based on the attendance type, so that's why it's not reporting. But this is how you have to generate the report. In the same way, you can find out the staff attendance report. In you also have to select the same thing in this also. You can find out the daily attendance report also, right? What select the date change and you can find out the report, right? If I say 1, so how many students were present in overall. Okay, it's not about the class, it's every class and section, how many students were there. So you can find out what is the day when we are having the lowest presence of the student, so you can find it out and it's a kind of report. Okay, now coming to examinations, it's all about the examination. Like if you want to find out the rank report, so just select grading system, examination, suppose monthly test, and you can choose 20 to 23 I think, and class 1, section 1, search if any data is there. Okay, so I think I have to choose 21, 22, some old data I think I was having. Yes, so you can see rank is 1 is for the Edward Thomas, because though I mean nobody has given the exam, so it's a kind of dummy data. So still, I mean, when there is a clash, so it is sorting based on the admission number. Okay, so you can say that this is how rank will be coming up. All right. Okay. Now coming to next report. It's the online examination report. In the same way like examination, we are having the results. Okay, you just have to select the exam, which exam you are looking for. Since we don't have created any exam in that, so it may be not showing up. Okay, like if you see the exam report, it will show you all the total exams, how many exams are there and how many attempt has been made, and for which exam the result is published. So every data is there. So you select this year and date range from, you can select all. Okay, so this year all this much data is there which is related to the exams. Okay, in the same way attempt report, which exam which student has given how many times, so this kind of report also is there. In the same way lesson plan, if you want to get the report of particular section or particular subject group, you can find it out like this. So this will give you a very hands-on, a very visual picture, like which syllabus how much is completed. So normally to, like if I talk about the in the Indian context, so in Indian universities or schools, what happens, they are having the fixed syllabus, and for the board exams we have to complete this whole syllabus within the year. So if anything is lagging, if anything we are behind the schedule, you can push up over there. So this is a report which gives you idea like where we are lagging. So this is the status report of the syllabus. Okay. Now coming to human resource. So it's all about the staff of the schools. So this is staff report. If I want to find out this year date of joining, how many students are there who have, how many staff are there who have joined. Okay. So this year no. Last year let's see. No. Okay. If I say last 6 months, not active or disabled, let's say, or if anyone is coming up, no. Okay, fine. So if I say, if I select the date, I mean the random date, if I is saying from 29 December to just year I have to change, right? 19 December 27, and this is today date. Let me search. No data is there actually, so nobody joined actually. And in the same way you can find out the payroll report. So in this way it's all report related to the human resource, and this section is very progressive. Remember this, we normally used to add many reports as per the requirement or as per the school's want, but it's a gradual process. We don't do for any one school. Whatever we do, it will be for the all the clients, all the schools. So in this way you can find out everything over there. And if I talk about one more important thing, a login credential report in student report. Suppose when you taken the admission and everything in place, now session is about to start, but you don't have shared the email ID and password to the students, right? So you have to select class 1 and class A. Let's see, there will be one student in that. Okay. Just a second, let me see. I think some network issue is there. Just a minute. Yeah. So you can see for the class 3, these are the students and they are their reports with their username and password. This is for the parent username and password. So what you can do whenever you are whenever you suppose if a student is, if any student is complaining that I mean he or she he has forgot the password, he don't know like what's the username or everything, so you can find it out and then search the student. You can simply copy and email that student or SMS that student. Okay, so this is how this report helps. So apart from that, all about this alumni, if any student is there, pass out session you can select. So I think there is no one is pass out report is there. So what you can select, like if any student, just select the pass out session and class and section. Even though you don't select this, it's okay. Just select the class and pass out session. It will find out all the student who has been passed out in that duration. Okay. So this is how all about the report section. This is one of the very prominent feature of our application, where you can find numerous reports, right? So we kept on updating this section, and believe whatever requirement, whatever use case that we are missing, we normally add that. Okay. So this is all about the reports. Let's go to the next section.